And we're back. Your boy, Sir William L.
It's Sartorial King.
And this is
Caviar Conversations.
Caviar for breakfast, champagne, 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 bubble bath.
What's up, Rob?
What's good, brother? How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. How was your week so far?
Week so far is good. You know, weather is good.
Oh, weather is beautiful.
You know, we get into that spring. You know, pastels, colors flying out. I'm ready to go.
I see you got that Solomon on. Looks good.
Yeah. You know, it's listen, this is just here. Let's get fresh season about to come crazy. Crazy with some stuff. But it's all right.
Yes, sir.
Look forward to this time of year anyway. Yeah.
So the only thing I don't like about this time of the year is allergies.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I don't like.
Yeah. And that's not cool right now with the COVID-19. You can have allergies and not even have COVID and
right.
Just be sneezing. Somebody like
well, past sneeze, somebody like
you so inconsiderate.
Right, where you
Listen, I'm over here. I'm dealing with dust and pollen, baby. Right.
It's a real situation going on over here. Yeah.
So last week was fly. You know, we had Miss Lanice Collier on last week who gave us some great information. A lot of people texted me and DM'd me about her saying that they liked her style and liked the information she gave. So I shout out, you know, this week, bro. She definitely came and cooked it last week, man.
Yeah, shout out to Lanice, man. She gave up a lot of jewels, a lot of real life perspective on what fashion really is. It's a little deeper than just printing on t-shirts. It's levels. Yeah. So shout out to Lanice for that info. It was one of the dopest interviews we had.
Yeah, and not only that, she gave us the legal side. Gave us that legal side, which was very important. So, Lanice, you're a part of the family. So when you watch this, you know, you already know you always got an open spot here at Caviar Conversations.
Yep.
So, it's crazy. I was talking with somebody, Will, and you know they were having a interview coming up soon.
Okay.
And so the interview was, you know, with the potential placement with the company they've been wanting to work with, and it was like a last dinner, like that dinner to kind of go over the top to sign everything, and they weren't really familiar with what to order on a major client dinner.
Where did they go though? Where was the restaurant?
I don't know the actual name of the restaurant, but I know it was like a steakhouse type of feel.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a steakhouse type of feel. So, you know, you had to come at least suited and booted, you know, especially it was an interview dinner. So, you know, you're not coming casual. But what kind of piqued my interest was that some people are confused on what they should order for those type of dinners. This is not going out with your girl. This is not going, even if it's with your girl, this is not going out just regular. This is like something to solidify your future. They ordered, and don't laugh, you know.
I'm all ears.
So they ordered a cheeseburger.
At a steakhouse?
At a steakhouse.
Hold on. Do they even make cheeseburgers at steakhouse?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
They do. Yeah. Because again, you know, these people, you know, you bring a kid to the steakhouse if you got, you know, if that's how you eating all the time. Some people, they got to feed their child. There's always something on the menu for a child. So
right, that's true.
Now they eating a burger at an important meeting, which requires you now to eat with your hands.
Yeah.
Is
grease everywhere on your hands now.
The conversation goes differently. I know this is probably really, to some people, it really means nothing. They probably like, man, you wild and you bugging. I'm like, look, when you change the trajectory of your life and you're eating with some important people, now it becomes important meals that you have to pick now. Because it's about aesthetics now. It's not about, this meal is not really about you getting down and enjoying. it's about eating but talking, guiding that conversation. So a burger is not necessarily one of those sandwiches or anything or meals, period, that,
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think to order a burger if I'm at a steakhouse anyway. Especially if it's kind of like an important meeting. So I can see what you're saying. Like you gotta like kind of really get in and put them hands into a burger to really. Yeah. It's a lot going on with a burger.
It is no like respectable way you can do it.
Yeah.
I had one of my homies who's a gal who came on the show before. He was interning for someone, and they would eat out every day. Like eat lunch out every day, which I don't know what was going on with the cholesterol on that one, but either way, every day. And he says like, yo, this guy would order certain things that you would kind of think like, don't you have to conduct a meeting? Like if I'm having a meeting, I'm not doing anything with red sauces. I'm not doing a lot of pastas, stuff that you would get down on at home.
Yeah.
That splatter, that's all you need is to get on a white dress shirt when you're talking to a judge, if you're an attorney, or if you are working in finance. And you got to eat stuff that's not going to, has minimum spillage and something that's not going to take a lot of work, or even that's going to take a lot of work for you to eat.
Right.
So for our viewers, if you about to go out, don't order a burger
don't get the burger.
If this is an important meeting or anything that's going to take a lot of work. No crab legs.
Don't order nothing that you gotta use your hands with. Nothing.
Yeah, keep it simple. I know people don't enjoy salads. Let's be real. Salads is something that people kind of got to get accustomed to. But
I like salads. I like
salads, but majority of America does not like the salads, period. If it was like that, you would see it everywhere.
It's not the first fun food.
Not the first thing on people's list. So yeah, you go there, get a little chicken Caesar salad to keep it, in your wheelhouse. But I'm just saying burgers and crab legs or anything like that that's going to take you to put a bib on, no.
Don't do it.
Nah. But etiquette at the table is very important. And I always wonder if girls, or women look at that when they go out on a date with a guy, what their view.
Do women look at what a man orders?
What he orders or even how he eats?
I mean, no one likes a smacker, right? So I think you definitely have to be conscious on what you're eating and how you're eating it. Like if you're paying more attention to the food than to your date, then you gotta relax.
Yeah,
you gotta relax. But I definitely think that honestly, I think that when it comes to dating, if a woman and a guy are on a date and the guy is like, yo, let me get the appetizer. That's all he gets. I think that shows that might be a red flag for a woman.
Oh, what's the red flag?
If he just orders an appetizer and that's it. You don't think so?
Nah.
Come on, bro. For real?
What if he ate dinner earlier or ate something earlier and that's all he wanted, but he still wanted to go out with the girl?
But bro, if you're going out on a dinner, how that looks.
You said, look, you gotta save yourself early.
Say that appetite, bro.
Say that.
Say that appetite. Get your breakfast. Skip lunch. You're going out around 6:37.
Yeah.
You're going to a steakhouse. You can't be looking at the menu talking about, let me just get the calamari and that's it for me. What? She gonna look at you. First thing they gonna say is, that's all you getting? Now how you gonna respond to that? Yeah, that's it for me. She gonna be like, so you gonna have me eating all this food by myself? Like I'm fat? Like I'm the fat one? I'm sure you heard it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all right. Now I see what you're saying. Okay, what if you're just talking about like the first initial date? But if it's, let's say like it continues and he decides to order just an appetizer, it's cool now.
On the first initial date?
No. Dates to come after that.
I mean, you gotta determine where the relationship's going.
Okay.
If you kind of like not really into her anymore, then who cares what she I had to check myself. I had to thinks. I'm not into you anymore after this. But if I'm like really into you and I'm trying to get to know you a little bit more, then I'd be like maybe 5 dates in, a little bit of quality time in between to really like let your hair down. Like, just give me the French fries. I'm good with that. And then it's all about where you going. Like, are we going somewhere like just somewhere quick, like a Chili's, or you know what I mean, just to grab something.
Okay, good. Thank you. Good question. At our age now, grown men, we've been around, we've done things, we've gone places. Acceptable to go to Outback, Chili's, Applebee's, Fridays, Olive Garden, or any of those places on a first date.
First date, John.
Is it acceptable?
I don't know, dog. Is it? Okay, I'll say this. If you like, let's just go somewhere where we can talk, get to know each other a little bit. Like, I don't know if I want to spend no crazy check on you as of yet.
Okay.
Then, okay, maybe somewhere. What's a good? It's not Fridays, but it's like in that same realm.
Okay. The guy takes the girl to Panera Bread.
Okay. Panera Bread.
Is that an even Steven? Is that even tone to say like, okay, this is good just to get to know one another? Is that acceptable? You know, and again, ladies, when we post this, I want to hear, is that acceptable for a man to take to or meet you at Panera Bread, and that would be the first actual meeting or date? Or is the bar set higher? You got to come better than that on the first date?
Well, okay, what kind of date is we talking though? Because
this is the first date. The girl met the guy, or they've been talking on the phone or texting or whatever, getting to know one another. Now this is the first initial meeting of them getting together, seeing each other physically.
I think okay, so I don't think you want to take her on like a cheap date, but you don't want to go like Shima on your first date.
Okay.
So you want to stay like in the middle. Maybe you want to go somewhere that's like, yo, I got the whole date planned out, right? First, let's go here, get some drinks. Let's go here, get some food. And then let's end it with some after drinks.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You got to add a plate.
I'm going to go on your line right there. You just said drinks, something, and then drinks after that. All right.
Yeah.
So he says, hey, Tamika, I'm going to meet you at happy hour at Fridays.
Why she gotta be named Tamika? She already sound like she get trashed.
I'm happy hour at Fridays. We're gonna stay for dinner, and then we're gonna end the night at Olive Garden bar.
Nah. Because Olive Garden and Fridays is damn near on the same level.
Okay, but this is what he's saying. Is that acceptable? That's my whole point.
Does it determine? Okay. Because
it is the woman. Another question is the woman wrong for putting a judgment on that, or having some grace and saying, you know what, at least he took me out. At least he's trying. You know
what, a woman's okay. So in the guy's defense, it's kind of like we getting to know each other. So you can't expect me to spend all this money, you know what I mean? I'm definitely trying to show you a good time, right? But there are places where I can show you a good time that's not low budget, but it's not super upscale. Like, okay, this is how you get to know your person. Like, what you into? Okay, you like cigars? Cool. I know a nice little cigar spot we can go kick it.
Okay.
Get some drinks there. You hungry? I know another spot. See, the game is you gotta already know the spots that you gonna go to.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Okay.
Now, what was the second question?
I was just saying in terms of like, is it acceptable if Chili's or those, if it's those, brand companies that we know,
Right.
where that's kind of like that's a fast eat. It's real
Quick John.
It's quick joint. But that's the first night. That's what I'm saying. Is it versus them finding a real one-of-one restaurant or finding a lounge or something like that that's a little bit different, grown. Because then now you fighting with
the noise.
You fight with the noise. You fight with that little boy that's running in and out of the aisles, and you try to have sexy time. You really trying to get the noise. It was good.
Yeah.
Little Bobby.
You keep bumping your goddamn table. Yeah. Keep bumping your table. Whose kid is
That's
this?
all I'm saying. You want to share these? You want to share these mozzarella sticks?
Yeah.
First date. That's the first date.
You can't be splitting mozzarella sticks.
No, you can't split mozzarella sticks.
You only get 4. Come on now. Okay, so let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you this. Does what drink, hold on, let me get myself together. Does the drink that you order determine who you are and what type of night you gonna have?
Oh, most definitely.
So, all right, boom, here's my second part. If she ordered that double shot of Henny, what's the first thing going through your mind?
Bro, man, first of all, I'm like, does she have a liver? That's one.
What you say?
Does she have a liver left? That's one. Okay. That's one thing I'm thinking. Like, that's such a harsh,
It's a hard drink.
That's a hard drink. And so if I see a girl take that back, I'm like, ooh.
You gotta be a hard woman for a hard drink like that.
Can you start with a margarita or something?
Right.
Oh, some wine? No. Hennessy, that let me know you party and you like. I may be not on your level to turn up.
If I see her order some Hennessy, I'm like, this what we doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So in your mind, are you thinking, what kind of night am I gonna have now? Because alcohol does different things to different people.
Yes, it does.
And Henny is one of those drinks that'll make you turn up or make you turn somebody down real quick.
Yeah. I've never seen anybody that took Hennessy back and had a chill night.
I've never met anybody that took a whole bottle of Hennessy down and remembered the night.
Remember the night, exactly. They
remembered what the fuck.
Out at this little dive bar. This spot, I think it was supposed to be closed, but it was in the middle of nowhere. This is like Trap City. And and this girl, standing next to me at the bar, and she's like talking, so telling the bartender whatever she want. She said, "Yeah, I take a Johnny Walker Black." I said, "Damn, what? Johnny Walker Black? What? First of all, are you 65?
Right. What type of old ass drink is you ordering?"
And the way it just came off really aggressive to me that you ordered the Johnny Walker Black. Okay, do you smoke cigars? Things that you compare that with? Nah. So it wasn't a finesse drink. It was straight up like I'm drinking something I probably saw my dad drink. It was crazy. But
what's a drink that a man can't order? Like if you see somebody order something like, I don't know, Malibu Bay Breeze.
Oh no, man, sit down.
If you're a female and this is probably a question for the women, but if a man orders a Malibu Bay Breeze, I would have to know like what's going through your mind, like at that point in time, like a Malibu Bay Breeze.
Yeah.
Where they do that at?
Look, I don't want to judge anybody by their drink, but if someone asks, Can I get a glass of Moscato?
Damn, we can't drink Moscato, Rob.
Nah, man. Nah, man. There's so many great wines that you can pick, and that's a dessert wine. And you know, we had to get Lamar on here to tell us the backing of Moscato.
Right.
I just don't.
Moscato, no.
I just feel like that's something that introduces women to wine for some reason. In my spirit, I may be wrong, but Moscato is not the wine. Is not for men to me.
So what drink do you think a man should drink when he's ordering at the bar?
Order a glass of red wine. You know, order a glass of red wine. You know, or you want if somebody want to be in a Drake bag. You know, he always talk about white wines and Grigios and whatever. But with the no Moscato. No. Take that back.
No, that ain't for me, big dog.
That ain't for me, man. You really thought that was? You really thought I ordered that? Nah, man, you got that wrong, bro.
Do I look like I drink Moscato to you, bro? Huh? Is that what you think this is? No, man. Let me get that top shelf brown liquor, big dog.
Oh, you know what's crazy? So I'm at Maggiano's. You know the one right there on Filbert?
Yeah, for sure.
Downtown.
By the courthouse.
Right by the courthouse. Let me tell you how I played myself. This is years ago. I'm sitting, I think it was my birthday, and I'm there for dinner, but I'm early. People not there yet. And I ordered a shot of Louis the 13th.
Ooh, okay. Oh,
no. Don't do that. That's not a shout out, because what I'm about to tell you, I played myself because I didn't know yet at all. The joint was sitting in the glass right by the bar, so I was like, "Give me a shot of that." I was feeling real, just feeling.
You was feeling it that night. Like, we going up tonight,
not knowing how much the bottle costs.
Mm-hmm.
I also blame the waiter or the bartender at the bar, because he's supposed to tell you, "Sir, do you know?" No.
Is he though?
Like this was like he was pouring me a shot of Ciroc. He went about it so easy. Okay, boom. Did the same. And then I sipped it. I got the bill, and I'm, you know what? It only got the bill because my party came. I was about to say, let's go for another one, my guy. Boom. But you know what? The Lord smacked me upside my head and said, "Look, I'm gonna send these people in here to interrupt this." And I got the bill.
God said, "You about to get out of control. Let me stop you real quick."
And that shot was $175.
But you know what? Can you really be mad at the bartender though? I can't be mad at the bartender. You know why? Because in my mind, I'm thinking, "Oh, main man, he ordering it, so he must know what's up." And I'm expecting a nice tip.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna give you that one. But I'm telling you right now, for anybody, research your stuff. Please know what you're doing. Because again, I was just feeling, oh, you know what? This looks like a nice bottle. This is probably one of the only times I played myself. This looks like a nice bottle. Yo, go ahead, take a shot of that, bro. Let me get a shot of that. He opened the case up. I should have known once he opened that case, like,
hey, that's a different type of packaging. That's a different type of. That's one of those you ask, like, does this bottle normally come in this bottle? Is that how it comes?
I played myself.
Really nice.
And it was about to be a double up, so I was gonna be at least 300 in on shots.
Dog, let me tell you. So maybe like a few years ago, I was out DC. For it was me and a lot of other people, right? We all went out DC for a friend's birthday party, and we went to this like restaurant/lounge. You probably know what it is, called Parks.
Oh yeah, I know what Park. Yeah.
So we in there.
Jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The year, maybe like 2 years before, I got kicked out of Parks. Totally different story, right? So I'm in there. I'm feeling good. Like, oh, the storm's what? One more chance. I'm in my zone, dog. I'm like, everybody gets your shot. Let me get that. What's that, man? Okay, I don't care how much it is. Let me get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me get 15 shots. So I'm in the bar and I'm feeling good, like everybody gets a shot. And I don't know exactly what they poured me a shot of because I'm already a little buzzed. I'm like, just give it to me. Man, I got that bill. I got that bill like, who ordered all this?
What was it?
The bill was like almost a nickel, dog. Almost a nickel.
You didn't expect that type of night.
What? You know how quick I sobered up? I was like, wait, what that John said? I said it, but it's so crazy. And here's another thing, like, you can't look like you cheap on a date.
Yeah.
Or if you out. Like if you order something, you gotta pay like you what?
You gotta
like,
go down with the flames, homie. You gotta go down with the flames, bro. I think every guy, period, who is going out on a date, if let's keep it $150, guys, not 100. Let's keep it $150. Go out on a date, and you have not technically registered everything under the sun for that date, and then it got expensive, and it's just like, you know what? If anything, she's kicking into the second date right now. She's kicking into the second date budget.
Anything.
Yo,
I mean, because as a guy, you gotta know what you're getting yourself into. Like, you can't go to like a 5-star restaurant and expect to only spend like $50 for
hold on. No, first of all, if that's all you're thinking you're going to pay, going there, then you don't even need to be.
You don't need to be in there.
You don't even need to be going out. Period. Like again, like we talked about this last week, the week before last. I'm sorry, we talked about people eyeball the menus before. That's the reason why you have online websites, so you can go look at the menu, say, is this good for my pockets or not? And it's good as somebody that wants to be fiscally responsible, which everybody should be in this day and time. You already know, oh, this is not my bag. This is not for me. You know what? Let me find another alternative. Or
look, that's
really that hard, brother. You might need to postpone that date.
Push it back.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm getting renovations done in my crib.
Come up with something, because you know what you're gonna do for that date. You're gonna go on that restaurant website, look at that menu, and be like,
"What's the highest thing?" Ladies, and even for the guy that fronts like he got it, ladies, he still looks at the menu and still looks at what possibly if you jumped out the window and went crazy, he's already prepared for that in his mind to look at that and say, yo, what could she hit out the park on this night? Oh, I see that lobster over there. Or you know what? Which I've never seen a woman do, but this right now, if she ordered that Tomahawk Steak.
Well, explain what the Tomahawk Steak is for the viewers.
Yo, and my man, shout out to my man Carter. My man Carter always get a shout out on here because this dude, we gonna bring him on because he can drive a discussion straight crazy. He's funny as hell. But we always talk about this, the Tomahawk Steak. Tomahawk, depending on where you go. So up here, you got Hunt and Fish Club in Midtown. You got Brooklyn Chop House. You got Peter Luger's. You got Mastro's. You got different steakhouses, whatever. You got Homestead.
Okay, Rob, with the 5-star taste. Okay,
yeah,
Rob,
Homestead.
5-star
Is
taste.
STK. STK, I'm gonna be honest, is like the bottom of my list now just because of their service. I'm always gonna say that. It's hype. Because they got the DJ and everything, it's more so the aesthetics. It looks good. The people look beautiful when you go in. But
so it's more so about the vibe there.
Yeah, they do people dirty on the table sometimes.
Okay.
They put people in the basement, all that. It's a whole other thing. But on the steakhouse tip, a Tomahawk could be like $175. That's the biggest boy. I was in DC I forget what area, and I went to the like their market, and I saw just what a normal tomahawk steak was, not prepared, regular. If you was going to decide to buy it and take it home, which that's not something that people usually can make at home because of this, depending on the pots and pans that you have, pans, not pots. It's not a normal piece of meat. Pause. It's literally, it's I don't even want to say what next thing I was about to say. I'm about to go right down the line. Yeah, gotta watch what you say out here. But yo, 175 is a grip for one dish. So anybody that goes out, they look at that. If that's something you want to share, some people share a tomahawk steak. But if somebody wanted to beast that and take that on as one person, power to you.
I mean, that's a lot, man. Like, how many pounds is that?
I don't even know. I'm gonna find that out. Cause what's the dude name? The dude that is doing the salt like this?
All day?
It's 800 for him. It's
real?
For him. Yes. If you go to his restaurant, you're not just paying for the tomahawk steak. He slices it down, and he seasons it right in front of you. And then he feeds it to whoever it is, which he can pause on that too. And you're not feeding me anything, homie.
I don't want no grown man trying to
just give me the fork. I'll do it myself. Yeah. I saw a video of that, him doing that to somebody, wife, and the dude just looking with this envious look like, for real, you just gonna feed my wife? Like,
that's like the hibachi spots when they be like trying to talk. No. Skip me, bro. Skip me. I'm not catching no shrimp, no chicken.
Oh, they,
no
with the spatula. Like, yeah.
No. Then when they take the bottle and they be like, open your mouth.
No.
Come on, man.
No.
Don't skip me, bro.
Look.
Skip me.
Benihana's or any other hibachi spot around the corner. Stop doing that. And stop emasculating these men at the table with the ladies. I'm not taking no squirt bottles, nothing.
Yo, that makes me feel uncomfortable if I see another man doing it. Like,
you sit there at the
right now, like, yo. Because then he look at me and thinking I'm going to do it. And I'm going to tell his ass, don't even try it. Don't even try it.
You know what? Just make my rice. Just make my rice and shrimp and steak.
Just do the little trick. Take the cup. Do that. Put the egg in there. Don't be trying to do the flame. Don't be no, I'm not catching nothing.
No, I'm not doing that.
Right back at him. Shit. Get that shit out my face.
No. And and I know for them it's all in good fun, but at the same time,
it's weird.
They don't know, but it's some street codes. You're just like, no, dude, you don't know. Man. Nah. Mm-mm.
It's a weird thing.
And it tells me a lot about the dude when I see that at the grill. Yeah, I'll be like, whoa, you know what?
Now let me ask you this, right? Is it tacky to ask somebody what their credit score is on a date?
Ooh. Oh,
because it's kind of like,
this is the first date?
I mean, we could do second date.
First, second, third. We got to be in a relationship. I'm sorry.
I agree.
That's because people, I mean, credit scores, how do I say this? People tend to try to hide their credit score. If your credit score is Gucci, it's Gucci. Mine's Gucci, but I still wouldn't share with a girl on the first date.
Yeah, me either.
And I'm like, what? Like, again, that means we combining something. That means, our finances are coming together at one day. So if you're asking that question, girl, does that mean you see him in that potential way?
Right.
Don't just ask him that and you plan on, not going out with him again. Mm-mm.
Because I think a follow-up question to that is, okay, what's your credit score? Then it's, what do you do for work? Then it's, how much money do you make? Like, because you still have women out here that are like, yo, I'm not dating a man who makes less than this amount of money, less than 7 figures. We'll just do that.
Okay.
You know
What does she make?
I mean, hopefully, if you asking them type of questions, you making 7 figures.
Yeah.
I will hope so. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's a taboo thing to ask. Like, yo, don't ask me. Like, we're getting to know each other, right?
Yeah.
So there's a 50-50 chance that this might be our first and last date, depending on how it goes. I don't want to be indulging on my personal business to you so you can run back and tell your girlfriends.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to tell your girlfriends or your girlfriend that you real close with, oh, girl, he make about this much. What kind of car he drive? Oh, he drive that. Where he live at? Oh, he live up there. Oh, girl, he got kids. Nope. Oh, he might be a keeper. But in my mind, I'm gonna be thinking, what's the problem?
I mean, no, it's not to be shared. It's not to be shared until yeah. It's not to be shared until there's a understanding, and basically, we know that we're gonna grow together. That way things can be revealed and brought to the table. Oh, if you talking about finances, okay, let's talk about how much we stacking. Let's talk about how much we're saving. Let's talk about what we're going to put together. Those are things, because it does affect someone else's financial history. But at the same time, that's things you're going through with someone that you're in a relationship with, or someone
that you're really building
that you're building with. I'm not, if this is just a natural first date or even a second date, because no, you don't get that. You don't get access to that information at all. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's another one.
Oh, go ahead.
When does a woman pay for the date? How many dates in does she pay for the date?
Oh. Okay. I'm old school. I believe in being a gentleman. I know this is an era where, everybody is like, what's she doing for me? All that. Okay. I always try to channel back to my grandfather and the men that came before me. And like, I barely ever saw my grandmother have to do anything, I don't know. I'm not. I can't put a number on it. I'm gonna tell you why I can't put a number on it. It goes also into the comfortability factor between those two people. A woman, not a girl, a woman sees the effort the man has put in.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, if he's putting effort in planning dates from the top to bottom. Look, this is where you're going to meet me, or this is what time I'm going to pick you up. This we're going to do this. He has an agenda, all of that. And if you see the sincerity in his dates, okay, maybe she might want to show you what she can do.
I would, you know what? See, I'm old school, but I'm a little bit of new school too. Okay. So if you talking about you trying to go to like a 5-star restaurant every time we go out, okay, cool.
Were you already eating there by yourself? Not you, was the girl. Was she already eating there by herself?
See, I don't know. Because then that goes into, then you ask that question like, well, have you eaten there before? Now, somebody's like, whoa, are you trying to play me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think it's wrong for a woman to pay for a date now. I think it's kind of tacky for a dude to be like, yo, you going to pay for this bill?
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I mean? Especially,
if you asked her out,
you got to pay.
She better not touch that bill.
Pay
you got to pay, dog. That's corny. If you planned it and then say, and at the end of the night, you like, yeah, bill yours.
But I like for a woman to be a certain like, yo, I'm gonna take you out tonight. Yo, that's what's up.
No, that's appreciated.
That's definitely appreciated. So now, like, okay, like I see you not just all about me paying. So it's not a problem for if I pay for the majority of the time. You catch it sometime, cool, that's what's up. Or even if you want to be like, all right, you pay for the meal, I'll get the tip. Yeah, but that's a lot of points, man. That's because that's
Yeah.
a real.
Yeah. And again, that's why I specified girl amongst women. Yeah, a woman knows, a woman has been taught, especially a woman that has had a father in her life, to
Can't always
hold on.
that.
Look, stop. No, we're not gonna do that. Some women, especially fathers who have invested in their daughters, and when I say like they've taken their daughters out to show them what is out here, so that when a man comes along, you not mystified by what he's doing. You're like, okay, this is what he's supposed to do. All right, but this is also what I'm supposed to do as a woman. Period.
That's true.
Yeah. So, there's an imbalance in this day now where some girls have been poisoned by other people to think that this is just a one-way street. And this is also this is not the case. Don't make me get on my soapbox, but this is a thing called a help me. So he supports you, you support him, point blank.
Right.
Because again, if he gets sick later on down the line, he gets sick and you married him, you ain't leaving him. So same thing. You get sick, he not leaving you, he's there to help you. So, you might as well start practicing that now.
There's a thing where you have people that are independent and codependent, right?
Yeah.
So codependent people, they value, I think, and I could be wrong. So, the viewers and people are more than welcome to comment and to correct me. But I think that codependent people look for you to be their stability without standing on their own. Like, I can't function unless, you're here. Mm-hmm. Where you have a lot of independent women who are kind of like, I can do this on my own. I've been doing this on my own. Now, what I will say is that I find sometimes with women that are super independent, they might need help, but they will not ask for it. Mm-mm. But then I also found with women that are codependent, like they can't, when your life stops, their life stops. So say I'm a rapper and I got this chick who's, made her rounds or whatever. And I know you with me for the bread. Like, I'm not, a buffoon, but I know that this lifestyle that you're living is due to the lifestyle that I'm living. So once I stop living this, then what are you going to do? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you can't function without me. And I can't do that. William Mel can't do that. I cannot, bro. I cannot. Listen, bro. I come from a family of women that are very independent.
Yeah, same here. My
mom, my sister, my aunts, cousins, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. So if a woman is kind of like always codependent on me, that's a major turn off. Like, what are we doing? Where are we going? What are we eating? What? Yo, figure it out.
Look,
I can't, bro.
You're right, but also, again, it can be a reverse. I always got to show the reverse.
There's a lot of brothers out here leeching.
Yes.
A lot of leeches out here.
Yes. Let's talk about it.
Them same brothers
talking about women that got their stuff together, brother. There are a lot of women that got their stuff together. And
yeah.
I spoke about this with somebody, just full transparency. Like years ago, I was super like, I don't know. I was going through a rough time at the time. It wasn't about money. It was more so I wasn't planning anything. Like I wasn't planning nothing. It was kind of like this flow. Like if we went out, this girl I was dating, I was like, we go out, like, all right, cool. Let's just go. Let's just hang. But like, I wasn't planning anything from top to bottom. But This girl was so A-type, like she was just so like everything got to be like this. Boom, 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 boom. It got me in the shape. I guarantee you, to the point now I'm a monster. Like literally, the reason why you already know I don't rest. I'm like, yo, what are we doing next? Boom, boom, boom. What are we doing next? And we keep it to the point where it's interesting, and also I always have something planned. And I'm like, I commend her for kind of inflicting that into me, because at the same time, you gotta have stuff planned. And I've seen girls that have had boyfriends where the boyfriend's just like, yo, whatever. And the girl's planning the date from top to bottom, and she's not excited about nothing. She is like, she about to look at another dude. Nah.
Well, I think if she about to look at another dude, she been about to look at another dude.
Oh yes, she been.
Like
the straw that broke the camel's back. It's kind of like, yo, you're not planning no dates now, and I'm.
But just to piggyback on what you said earlier about it's a lot of brothers out here that are living off their women, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like ladies, if he say he can take your income tax check and double it, do not believe that. Because that means he would have been doubling his money and he broke.
Hey, let me get that about you real quick. Yeah, thank you. No.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Relationships is, I don't know, dating. I'll say dating is just different now too. You know what I mean?
It's super different. It's super different, but I will always give, especially the women that are doing these things that are, positive and that are open to meeting someone special, not being super like judgmental about either past or things like that. If they see the genuine person that they're dating, they like it and giving it a shot, because I feel some women play themselves literally because they just shut off automatically because certain things were said, not understanding there's some treasures under that. If you was, and I ain't saying you got to be his resurrector. I ain't saying you got to be the person.
You ain't got to build them.
You ain't got to build them, but still work with them and say, all right, I see you got a plan. If your man got a plan, then he on point. That's all I got to say. If you got a plan, if you don't got no plan, then you might need to really look at it. But if he got a plan, give it a shot.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Yeah. I agree.
And you know what? It's crazy that we talk about, women giving shots. I know somebody probably say, "What are you gonna talk about vaccines?" No. No. Is it how? All right, now I'll say this. How does a woman deal with her man having an attractive best friend? Not dude, a girl. Like a girl that he was cool with before her, and she's hot. Maybe not hot to him,
but she's hot.
But she's hot. Because, well, go ahead.
I don't know, bro, because, but see, that's the world we live in now, too, where society has gotten so misconstrued and the game has been so effed up that people think that you can't be just platonic friends with the opposite sex. Like my best friend, she's a female. I don't even look at her like that. But some people that have closed minds, their minds are really closed, they wouldn't believe that, nothing's ever happened to them because he's an attractive guy, she's an attractive girl, and they have to have done something. It'd be like, no, like, so I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
know
that's
it also depends on the woman.
Type thing.
Yeah, it depends on the woman and her mentality too. What she mean. Wounds, some
old damages from old relationships.
Yeah. I don't know. I got a theory, like, I got some homies, from way back that I'm really tight with. you know, of course, I'm not interested in them in that way. And a potential someone would have to, you know, understand that, you know, again, these people have been on the scene before you. That's one.
Facts.
And on top of that, you know, look, I have, you know, I got some control. Like, you know, there people have to understand that too. And it can't be where women always think that, oh, you know, dang, you see her, she's gorgeous. He's gonna do something. He's gonna sleep with her. Nah, you know, not everybody. So you gotta. It has to be a separation. It gotta be a separation. Because again, it was flip side, and it's a dude that, you know, been around, you know, and guys tend to know this too. Like we be like, yo, that's been your homie since when? And she's like, oh, so he want to hit.
You know what Drake say?
You don't know him like that. No. I'm a man.
Man, listen.
But when girls say that to us, sometimes we be like, nah, get out of here. You don't know.
That's sis. Listen,
that's sis.
That's bro. Listen, I had to listen. Don't call me your brother, dog. We not related. We not related. And you know what? That's what's messed up because people will be like, oh, yo, that's the bro. Well, that's my sis. And knowing you done did something with them. You know what I mean? Like Drake say, giving them a hugs. Somebody used to fuck hugs. Like, I know what that looked like. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Come on, man.
It's a crafty world, you know. I've asked my sister this on occasion, you know, for my brother-in-law, you know, and I've met the woman that one of his friends, and she's super tight. It's cool. I mean, she, of course, she has her own, got a husband and everything. So I understand, you know, some people tend to only feel cool when that's the case. Oh, they have someone.
Right.
That person don't have anyone. They always like, y'all really cool? Or, you know.
Or y'all just cool now.
Or y'all just cool. Or let's take it one step further. Some women are only cool with the female friend if she's a lesbian. Oh, she in the chicks? She in the girls? Oh, all right. Y'all can hang out anytime, whatever. No questions.
Right. I never thought about that.
That's such a flip. I was like, oh, but it can't be that for the girl that likes guys. It has to be only because she's not interested in the opposite sex. Like there's so many different ways you can play it. All right. I think at the end of the day, people just got to be honest with it and just like, yo, you know.
But here's the thing, though, bro. If I mess with a chick, I'm not bringing her. If I mess with a chick back then, I'm not bringing you around a girl. Like, what?
Hey,
no.
Hey, babe, this is Jennifer. Me and Jennifer have been homies for years. And she's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
No, I'm not bringing you around. No. If I see you, it's love. Hey, what's up? What's up? Okay, cool. Keep it moving.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, I want my homie to rock out with my lady. I want them to be cool because, again,
exactly.
You know, y'all my two closest people. So it can't be a division. It can't be on some like, oh, you know what? I'm your friend over here, and that's your lady over there. Like the whole thing is about everybody just, you know, being one.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why dudes. I don't know.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Some women are cool with the friendship if the girl's not attractive. If it's the girlfriend that's like
unpack that.
If it's the girl that look hit, I'm not to the dude. I'm saying to the girlfriend.
Yeah.
She look at her and be like, oh, there's no way. She's not even on my level. I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. I think sometimes that's what women do though. I think dudes do that too though. Dudes be like, oh, that's her old dude.
Yeah. Look at me.
Look at him. Look at me now. Look at him. Look at me while you're looking at him. Like, what?
Nah. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell ladies, stop doing this. Men, stop doing it. Stop asking about the past dudes.
You don't want to know about that.
You don't want to know about that. Stop asking about the relationship. I mean, unless it's a wound that needs to get cleared up because you trying to work on something. All right. But other than that, don't ask to see pictures. Don't ask to see, ask what you guys did. That's not your relationship. Stop asking about that. You do you prove who you are to her. That's it. Because once they know that, it's always in their mind, like, oh, so he took you where? Y'all was where? Oh, y'all was in Vegas for how long? Oh, no, nah, stop.
That's one of them Johns. Like, well, why you ask that question? Clearly,
exactly.
But some people are so spiteful still, dog, that they'll tell you everything that they think that you want to know just to make you mad.
Yeah.
That's why certain questions I don't even be asking. I mean, it's not like I've had a whole bunch of questions asked to me, but like certain things I don't want to know about.
Yeah.
Because you have emotions as a human being and you're going to get in your feelings. You know what I mean? Like, God forbid you start having like a sex conversation with your lady about her and her ex dude. You're going to play yourself. You're going to fuck around. You're going to fuck around, throw your back out in the bedroom trying to top this boy. You're going to fuck around, pull a whole rib out the side of your body, dog. Trying to top him.
Listen.
Boy, if you don't go sit down somewhere, that Epsom salt, you don't go soak your body.
Caviar conversations, and we have ended on this note tonight.
That's the caviar moment. Yo, but don't be trying to top the last boy.
No, you don't act. No, you're walking into a wall.
You're going to play yourself.
You're playing yourself. Don't even be minded. Don't even think about none of that. Don't ask none of them questions.
Yeah. And that
your relationship and your relationship only.
That goes for women too. Don't be asking what she did. Leave that.
You reminded me. A certain South Philly young lady, remain nameless.
Right.
She knows who she is. She live on she live right off Snyder Avenue. She knows who she is. And she will make it a moment. She would make it a place to make sure you knew about her other relationships. That way you kept measuring yourself. Well, if I was with such and such,
then go back with his ass. Give me my champagne. No champagne. No Chinese
what?
Food. Go back with his ass.
It's past your bedtime. Go. That's it.
Yeah, like don't be.
No. I really don't regret any situation I've ever been in. I don't regret any of those things. It all has cultivated me to learn on so many different levels how people think.
I agree with you, Rob. Same here, bro.
I don't regret any of them, man. And I ain't been in nothing crazy where it's like, oh my God, like anybody had me like Martin Lawrence and Thin Line. I think Martin Lawrence calling himself, man, for real.
Well,
hold on.
Conversation. Conversation right there.
Hold on. This is I know we always get on some movie or some film, but hold on. I watched Thin Line the other day, and I was like, you clearly could see Lynn Whitfield was out of her mind, bro.
But you know what though? Here's the thing, bro.
And he went hard. Here's
the thing about men. The more the woman runs, the more we like to chase.
It's the chase.
Especially.
Hold on. Take that back. Remix. Ladies, you just heard that. It's the chase. We ain't say chase forever, but we say it's the chase though. So that's another way you can weed out some of these suckers that you be complaining about or you crying to your girlfriends about saying, oh, da 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 da. No, listen, weed them out by putting the chase up and to see who's really for you, who's really not. Straight up.
Hold on. Let me help the fellas out. Cause
All right.
I will say, brothers don't want to be chasing too long now.
I just said that though.
No, you said late.
I just said not. I said not forever though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come on, I ain't going. No, first of all,
don't do us like that. Come
conversation.
on now.
I ain't gonna Tyler Perry this conversation. No, literally, because Tyler Perry ain't got none of us in his. You know, he don't
Listen. All that
for none of us over here.
All
the
that
men's side.
Like a man act like a woman. BS Steve Harvey was talking about.
Yeah, Steve Harvey. Yeah, they killing us, man.
With your hairpiece. You and your hairpiece can go, Steve. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Yo, he pissed me off.
Yo,
Is he really had chicks thinking like, oh, I know how to do him? No.
Listen.
Me and Steve, two different people. I get my black ass up and leave.
I don't hate on Tyler Perry's acumen, on his business acumen. I don't hate on.
Definitely not.
I'm not hating on that. He's guapped up. He's killing. I understand it. I'm against him on the fact that he purely annihilates the black man in every film. There is no reason. There are women out here that are not wounded, that are doing well.
Right.
Always had to be battered, where there's this knight in shining armor coming to grab you. You know, Shamar Moore.
And I was just about to say that.
With a bad wig piece.
He should be ashamed of how he did Shamar Moore. He should be ashamed.
He did Shamar Moore bad, bro.
Shamar Moore lost his card when he put them nut ass braids in his head, dog.
No. I think Winston had the worst wig piece. Boris Kodjoe had the worst wig piece. That afro, dog.
That afro, I don't know what be going on.
Listen, Tyler, I know.
Tyler.
Who knows if he'll see this, but I'm telling you right now. Spend some money on getting some good people to do wigs and makeup for you, buddy, because it's trash. And for the amount of money you got in your bank account, that can't happen. I'm just telling you right now. Especially if you go on represent the blacks. Come on, man.
The blacks.
The blacks. The African Americans, we lovely. We got different styles of hair. We're beautiful. Man.
And I'm pretty sure Tyler Perry knows that. It's just like
they got mics hanging out their wig, man.
I can't even blame Tyler Perry all the time because it's like, like Shamar Moore looked horrible in that movie, bro. He looked bad. Like, what? Who thought to put him in those braids?
Because they wanted to make him look blue collar. They taking a scene from a white movie, Officer and a Gentleman, with Richard Gere, Deborah Winger. If anybody's ever seen it, watch it. It's that one of the most prolific scenes in film history where he walks in, he saves her, not saves her, but he rescues her from working on the line in a factory.
Okay.
And he carries out. Okay, so Tyler Perry sees this and said, oh, you know what? Let me get Shorty from Set It Off that got shot in the bank and him and Shamar Moore to do this scene over again.
And I love Tyler Perry, man.
Kimberly Elise, that's her name. My bad. Kimberly Elise. I don't want to mess with Kimberly.
I love Tyler Perry. I love what he does for the culture. I love what he does as a businessman, as an inspiration. But that Shamar Moore, what's his name? Shamar Moore? His wig was horrible, bro.
That wig was terrible, bro.
It was
the wig was terrible.
That wig was duplicitous of so many things. Yo, you can start going into my dictionary and my TI.
Yo.
But no, going back to what you were saying, like, yeah, I mean, men like to chase though, bro. Like, and dudes like, see, I don't like all that. I don't like all that drama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need to keep my blood pressure low. I got hypertension. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody where I gotta wake up and they like looking at me, like, you know what I'm saying? Or they tying my ass up and stuffing cakes in my mouth, in my face with knives. Like, I don't want that type of love. That ain't love. That's down on his mama crib. Why are you at my mom's house?
Oh yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Listen, I've seen some.
He said she threw a brick through my Nissan.
And you know he had the Pathfinder back in
Yeah,
the day.
yeah, exactly.
Pathfinder was it.
He threw a brick through my Nissan. Yo, that
You put that joint on bricks, dog. Like, how you even? I don't even want that type of crazy in my life. Cousin Peaches tried to tell her.
Peaches.
Peaches tried to tell her.
Peaches. What he's at this happening, Peaches.
Yeah, she's like, hey Darnell. Hey Darnell.
Every girl got a girlfriend or a cousin that hates.
You ever meet that one girlfriend and they always like got a bunch of questions for you? So what you do, where you live, you got kids?
Yes. I'm like, first of all, are you interviewing me for you or for her?
Yeah.
I was trying to talk to her, not you. And
I never had that scenario though.
yeah, it's always one girl. You know, they always say, I'm trying to defend my girl. All right, well, defend her by sitting solid in the air.
Sit in the corner.
Sit in the corner.
Get out of here.
Ladies, stop bringing those friends to game night. Stop.
You got a story. You got a story. You got real specific.
Stop bringing those girls to game night. Bring girls that are ready to play the game and have a good time. That's a whole other thing. I feel like that's a caviar moment. I feel like it's a caviar moment right now.
Sure. Yo.
Get my caviar ready. Boom, boom.
Boom.
Caviar conversations. This is a caviar moment. To my man William L. As we know, this is our 11th episode. 1-1. We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep talking about fun stuff. We're gonna keep talking about nonsense. We're gonna keep talking about stuff that elevates. We'll talk about everything.
You gonna keep having some dope guests on?
Huh?
I said we're gonna keep having some dope guests on.
Some dope guests on. And again, don't keep it to yourself, guys. If you know some people that you know are doing some things in your area or your community, send us a DM, send us a message, hit us up, let us know. We want to highlight that. Again, we want everybody on this ride as we go. I swear I want people to call later on when we blow up, because I think positivity. So,
but that's all right if they do. That's all right if they do. I said that's all right if they do.
Y'all can call me then too. I'll be like, yeah, all right, okay, I got you. But at the end of the day, we want to have fun. I do want to give a shout out to one of my homies. Never mind, I ain't even gonna give him a shout out right now. We just gonna have him on, and he gonna talk to us about some fly stuff. And so just look out for that. He gonna come up soon. But again, caviar moment.
Sir.
Well, you got anything to say to our lovely people?
No, man, I just appreciate everybody watching, everybody supporting. Got some more stuff coming, some more drops coming soon. A lot more good guests, a lot more good conversations, and that's it. That's all I got.
I think we're at like 48, I think 47 or 48 subscribers. Let's push to 50.
Yeah. And we're going to start going live too on social media.
Yeah, that too. Again, we doing everything in intervals. We want to push to 50, and let's push to 60. Let's push to 100. Let's push, tell another friend, tell somebody else, boom. That's how it is, word of mouth. We want this to be like a community. Think about those little clubs or lounges that don't want riffraff. Don't want somebody crazy. They say, yo, tell a friend, because we feel like if you told them, you're going to bring good energy to us.
Yeah.
So do the same with this. Tell another friend that you know that will understand what we're talking about, or maybe not, but just be a part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Tell them about it, bring them in, and let's have fun with this. You already know, We here. As my man says, he opens everything. We here. Sartorial King. And
Sir William L.
And we send blessings. Again, please like and subscribe. And when we post on Instagram, tell us what you want to hear in the conversations. Comment. Listen to what we're saying. Laugh with us. Be in the time and enjoy life. Enjoy this weather as it turns from cold to the spring and the warm weather. And again, we love you and we're glad that you are part of this Caviar Conversations. Be blessed. Have a good evening.
Caviar for breakfast, champagne, bubble 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 bath.